Well, the Striking Grey, son of Silvano, Wilgerbos Drift, Maritz Fontaine, Kaya Stables, DeMello and Crawford team up. And nice to have James in town as well, firmly part of that team now. And Botsotso is the gentleman that takes care of his horse. And Botsotso, you've done an outstanding job. Well done to you. 2,000 Rand, Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Congratulations to you, Botsotso. Congratulations. Well done to Botsotso. First up, I think we'll have Keegan. He is back. And as Alistair alluded to, it was a race that things did not go to plan, because from the wide draw, you're either going to have to take your medicine and sit towards the back if you're not got any luck when the starter says go, or you're going to have to make a plan. You decided, I don't mind being 3 wide, or it just worked out that way.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I came out quite positive, and I thought I'd have to do a little bit too much to get around, and I think he would have started pulling if I tried to take a little bit of a sit, and I was probably in the worst position Mr. Crawford's ever asked for, but at the time you have to play your cards right, and I had him switched off, and he really turns it on really nicely, this horse, and I thought they went a nice enough pace for them to do that, and yeah, he's a smashing horse.
You were given a golden opportunity to ride for these colours who have been very, very kind to you, since you got the job. Yeah,
Kaya Stables and Lady Laidlaw and Jahan, they've been really good to me. I think it's been a good 2.5 years, 3 years now, and I just can't thank them enough. I'm in a blessed position where I get to ride horses like this, and I just can't thank them enough.
I mean, beside the colour and when he walks into the ring and even into the number 1 box, he's easy on the eye of this horse. He's a lovely looking horse.
Yeah, and he's got a price tag to him as well, and he knows that. So he deserves to strut his stuff a little bit, and I really do think he's got a feature race in him, and just where we place him from here, I'll leave that to Mr. Crawford, but for the horse to come back from Joburg second time, all kudos to James and Mr. Crawford and their team. Okay, the business begins from the next race on, where we start our Group 1s. Where can we follow DeMello? Look, I thought Raskova, she put up a superb gallop here at Maritzburg 2.5 weeks ago, and she could be a little bit of a dark horse. She's got Cape form, and I think if you ignore that bad run of hers, she's in with a chance. It's all going to also play out to where the draws are, and a horse like Outlaw King, he disappointed me last time, but it was a bit short for him. And a horse like Give Me a Prince, I've said it on air before, it's no secret, I've got a soft spot for him, and everywhere I ride him I'm looking to win, and I think he's probably my next best. That run last time out, you were luckless over that 1400 meter trip, and here's the form line. Yeah, 100%. He had no luck. I had to come from very far back, probably following the wrong horses, but he finished off his race beautifully. He got 2 Triple Fortune, and he had enough, which was understandable from that draw, but I'm quietly confident today. They got R1 million carryover. Can we banker you in the 8, Keegan DeMello? Banker, Give Me a Prince. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well done here. Thank you. Well done to Mr. Crawford, James, and their whole team once again. To Kaya Stables, Lady Laidlaw, Jahan. Big well done to all of them, and to my sponsors, Winning Form. Thank you very much. Nice confidence coming from Keegan there, and well, we put him on the spot. He's given us one. Brett, thanks for your comments pre-race. You were expecting, good runs from all your horses, and anything that wins will be a bonus. Well, this is a big one.
Yeah, he's, he obviously in the drill, it was a level weights race, and he just needed it that day. But he come on immensely from that, and just looked the right race, barring the wide draw. And at one point I was a bit nervous when Keegan was 3 deep with no cover, but luckily the horse settled under him, and he rode a great race to get him to do that. So very well done to him. And then a big thanks to Kaya Stables, Lady Laidlaw. This horse is a model of consistency. I think he's won 5 from 11 now. So I think he'll come back here on July Day in the listed mile. Well done to Jahan who bought him, and of course to Mary and Wilgerbos who bred him. I'm sure everyone will be happy.
If you're an artist, he's one that you want as an oil painting. You want to paint this horse.
Yeah, look, you don't get much better looking than him. But he's learned to race, and he's a truly honest horse. So he's a pleasure to work with. So hopefully he can keep building on that, and as long as we keep him sound, there's no reason why he can't keep progressing.
Nice to have yourself and James here in town today. For the guys that missed the interview that I did with you, the balance of your horses, they're all well?
Yeah, look, it gets tough now, Dees. You know, our next 5 runners are all in the Group 1, so it becomes difficult. But they fit in well, and you know, if you're looking to topple a few of the favourites, then I would definitely consider putting some of our horses in. Sergey, the 2 fillies in the filly sprint are absolutely flying at home, and as I said, Cullen and Blue, I think, has got room for a lot of improvement.
Well, give our best to Lady Laidlaw and to Kaya's stables, and you've done a great job with this horse, Brett. Congratulations to yourself and your team.
Thanks, these are just very well done to James and his team in Joburg. You know, they're putting in good hours, and dividends are paying off. So well done to the whole team, and of course to Interbet, our sponsors.
All the best for the rest of the afternoon. Brett Crawford there, big team behind him. Of course, we know that he's got a yard now up in Gauteng. Number 12, SILVANO'S DASHER has come through to win. If you haven't heard, listen up. Coming up in race number 5 is Jackpot 1. So races 5, 6, 7 and 8. It's a Group 1 of jackpots. So what it is, you need to pick the winner in the next 4 races, because there is R1 million carryover to the pool. So if you can find the winning perm races 5, 6, 7 and 8, who knows, you could be sitting on a huge sum of money come race number 8. So get that jackpot bet on, R1 million carried over to race number 5.